Meet me outside, meet me outside. Bitcoin, crypto, don't go for a ride. If you're gonna get your surfboard, get it tied. Wall Street Pete, sick dough, crypto. Please don't flip though. I'm not always right though. I'm not a financial advisor, but just a gentleman wearing a visor. Yeah, it's time to hustle. It's just so simple, I'ma solve this puzzle. And if you didn't know that you're feeling puzzled, it's TA, baby. Come on right over. Got one job, I got 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 more just for me. I'm buying crypto, I'm buying crypto. I'm dollar cost averaging, don't you know? You buy the dip, you have a sip, take a rip. Call me captain of this shit. I don't give a fuck, my name is Skip. XRP, Cardano, Ethereum. Take that shit right down to the cilium. I'ma put my fist through this shit. We're going to the moon and we're going soon. Alright, the name is Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. I thought you'd know. We on YouTube. You wake up in the morning, crack of dawn at Wall Street Pete. We talk about live TA. We talk about paying our bills and staying alive and doing the shit and making it great. Let me say, I'm tired of struggling every day. Back to
Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto every day? Come here. Hit that bell, hit that all notification. So you know when we go live, you get this stuff. We come every day live to you with this technical analysis, crypto news, and we are now at all-time highs, 1.452. Thank you so much for your support. We talked about yesterday, but can we go back all the way a month ago? I want to go back a month ago. It's very important because what Wall Street Pete says sometimes gets overlooked. 113 views. We wish we had more, but 15.5. We talked about this video, and boy, 15.5. Didn't we talk about it? So I want people to understand only 113 people watched it, but we have over 1,000 subscribers. So we need to talk about this in Taboo. Oh, we're going to talk about that and why Taboo has me in for a good wild run. We're going to talk about that in just a second. But let's get into this chart real quick for Bitcoin. I want to show you a month ago what I was showing you, and look what we did. Right now, this is financial advice. And none of this is financial advice. Ain't that shit? No, for real, we got to get to this. Let's go right now. Bitcoin until the year was over, and then they found themselves in a 3-year. We're trading 16.5, guys. With ultimately finding out that the Bitcoin bottom that was in the red the previous year of the 2017 never touched the bottom of 3,100 again the next year. So just a little bit to put inside your brain here, just a little bit to pay attention to. Take it with a grain of salt, I will. We have never seen it go through a recession. We've never seen, obviously, 4 quarters in the red for the NASDAQ as well. So put that into a little bit of consideration, but here is the new candle. And as you can see from a month ago, this is the new candle right here. It's really hard. It's red and it's one little small line. Well, what is it today? It's huge. It's 40-something%. We talked about how this yellow bottom here, every 3 years, right? 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, each candle represented a year. And then one big year down, we got it in a 4-year cycle. And then the next 3 years all the way to 2026 would keep going up. So this is what I'm talking about. And this is exactly on the charts I saw a month ago. So if you got involved and you entered a trade a month ago because of me, congratulations. I'm happy for you. And that's it. Taboo me in. There's nothing else to see here. Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? We talk about this on my channel. I'd have 100K subscribers if I had boobies, and every day we shut them here and just showed everybody our tits, right? Well, we're animals. A lot of us are. And this is what's going on. And what is Taboo? Well, Taboo token is what everyone is. It's what everybody wants. Cryptocurrency is NFT and streaming adult media platform. The project is focused on highly exclusive content with models who are not strictly adult content stars. Their content doesn't compare to other adult tokens. According to Taboo's official website, the project intends to be blockchain's Playboy. The project was developed by Engine Coin. So giving you a little bit of some tidbit information that you may not have known. Double-edged sword today, this morning. Wall Street Pete, Sicto, and crypto, if you like this sort of stuff. Very important news that not every YouTuber out there, or any, will give to you in the morning. So how does the Taboo project work? Pretty exciting. I was looking at it. Liquidity, 4% of each transaction is added to the liquidity to further stabilize the price and combat declines. And then they have a redistribution, 2%, and then they have a 1% burn. I like this idea. They think about a little bit of everything here. Good morning, Gary. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, No Daddy. And good morning, Hugh. Spirits up 27%. Yeah, so is the rest of the market. Not to really downplay your asset. I'm happy you must be in it. But there's a lot to talk about here. We could talk about this for 25 minutes, this project. But Taboo is what everyone wants, the new Playboy for everyone, the digital Playboy. So I expect something big to happen. We talk about that, right? It's a big deal. But also Gala, right? Didn't we talk about Gala Gaming? A lot of people forgot about that. And I wish, hey, when I do this. Here it is. I have two different backgrounds here for some reason. It doubled. Right here. It's split, actually. We're okay with that because I can cross them off. Total market cap is almost 1.1 trillion, so everything's looking good. Taboo up about 50% this morning as I was looking, and we did a little research for you this morning, and Taboo is something I will be paying most close attention. I will be putting my feet into the water, and we're going to talk a little bit about that on the charts this morning. Have a sip by the dip, and don't forget that we are working harder than an ugly stripper for you. So if you didn't know that, hit the like and subscribe. Well, we need you to take time out to do so. Very important. A lot of people want you to think that crypto is bad. It's a Ponzi scheme. According to Monday filing with the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission, the Elon Musk-led company gained $46 million in 2022 by converting Bitcoin, but still incurred a problem of a loss at $140 million. What? So long story short, they're just trying to keep downplay this. Ask Jamie Dimon, it's going to do nothing. The live token price today is 0.0016. Talking about where could we buy it? It's one of the best questions people want to ask, right? Well, here are some of the exchanges that Taboo token is now currently rocking on. And we know the Pancake Swap can come through the Binance chain. We do have Live Token, we have Whitebit, and we also have Gate.io. Probably the best one of the top 6 here that they are giving you. So Pancake Swap, a lot of hacks. The bridges and things of that connection are very scary for me. I don't like them. But Gate.io, excuse me, obviously never have your assets without having them completely on the exchange. Make sure you get a ledger. But it's important to see this stuff. So that's where we basically go. Taboo is the Playboy of crypto. Pretty exciting. Pretty excited to hear all this with the bull market starting. It's up 300% in the last day. As you saw there, I think it was up 113%. So we didn't even get to it yet. We didn't even talk about that. So we're going to get there now. And if you remember, this is why I guess crypto is getting taken over, man. It's taken over everything. The streaming world, everything's going to be digitized. I don't know. Your balls are going to be digitized. I don't know what to tell you. Gala Games. Yes, we already went over this last month, right? This is old news, but we went over it. Gala Games partners with Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, and Mark Wahlberg. I don't know if you knew this, but this is old news for us, but we're just going over to give another prime example of why. So they're working on 2 films with The Rock through the Discord, and as Gala Games is a community that curates and maintains the decentralized network, and also Taboo is decentralized. So lots to talk about there. I'm pretty excited about that. And Taboo, as you may see here, what a beautiful site this is currently. Let's get that back in there. And here we go into the charts. Let's talk about it. And before we get into the charts, actually, excuse me, I wanted to keep going, right? So it's an NFT and streaming adult platform, right? We're pretty excited to hear about that. The project is focused on highly exclusive content. We already know that. We went over that. It's pretty exciting. Amo Green is back in the house. And I don't know what's going on, but this world is changing. When was it launched? It was launched in 2020. That was some hell of a year. It's almost like the government knew, well, things needed to change. A lot of people stayed home that year. A lot of things happened that year that we really don't talk about, that I wish we really did talk more about. But pay attention right now, as this is up currently 49%, so we'll pay attention to that. We're not a silly person to bypass that. And we talked about all these things here. We can keep going through. If you want to check it out, please do with yourself. It's very important. They have social engagements. There's so many things. They can host parties of its own. Obviously, going to pay through crypto. And there was also Be Online meetings because of the COVID-19. So this started everything, and this is exactly what I was just talking about seconds ago. So pay attention to what's happening on your surroundings. If you don't start changing with your surroundings, you're not going to make it in this world. So pretty crazy. And right now, as we have here on the chart, as I was talking about, right now we could have a 700% gain. We did have a liquidity grab already to the 700% gain. And ladies and gentlemen, this is just a 4-hourly chart on TradingView. If we went to the weekly, oh boy. All right, let's pay attention here. If you were sleeping, wake up. And if you're just waking up and just getting to the channel, put a good beat on. Change your attitude if it's negative, man. You got to wake up to a better attitude. Seems like this right now is 0.0023. We're talking about a 700% gain here. Where we buy, what price we could show you. And if you're asking what platform, then you missed it already. We went over that on the channel. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's Gate.io, and there's a couple others. It's a Binance Pancake Swap, so it's a Binance chain. But it's a shame when we do get big like this is what's going to happen. I'm not going to have time to go back to people and answer their questions. So I'll do it now while I can, of course. Why not, right? But remember, this is what's going to happen in the future. So coming from a big, long place, right, as most of the crypto has, and launched in 2020, one of the most craziest times. So it seems like this is something that they've been waiting to develop. No more sitting on the bathtub, flipping magazines. No more running with your cell phone. Right now, you're going to be running with your cell phone doing crazier things. You're going to be doing a live. I'm sitting here on the toilet right now watching this girl. It's crazy, but this is the life we're going to have, or a woman watching a guy, however it may work. I'm sure they'll find those or whatever we need. But very important resistance level, 0.0023. Lots to talk about on here. And hope I got my Bollinger Bands back. Oh, yeah, we do. Very exciting. So looking at this asset currently right now, as you can see, there was a big Bollinger Band breakout telling us that this was going to break out soon, as we're currently getting now. So that indicator is no longer helpful. But as you see, there is a bit of a retracement coming through. I got my next pointing down. Bollinger Band still pointing to the downside. Let's see if we can get a nice pull back to the upside. So we'll get a couple more indicators here, see what we're doing. I like this new oscillator I use. We talked about it last night. So if you missed the video from last night, do go back. Stochastic, the ATR volatility oscillator. Stochastic ATR volatility oscillator. Stochastic ATR volatility oscillator. Woo! We did it. So let's check it out. I do like it very much. Try to say it 3 times fast, right? Rub your belly and your top of your head at the same time. So currently right now we're halfway through the bull run on here. It's saying 404 hourly and seeing that we could hit a little resistance, but then we would come down, do fake out, and go pump back up. So each time we go pump back up, I do see the 23 price. So that is definitely what I see. We should retest this pretty common if that chart, oscillator, is correct, that indicator. I do like the volume coming into this currently right now. This is Taboo token, if anyone is interested. Taboo token has come a very long way. This is actually on the exchange of Gate.io. I kind of believe in Gate.io. I'm not a huge active user, but I do have an account. Don't have much money on it, but I'm going to have to put more. Obviously, I'm going to have to put Taboo. So Taboo is one of the places to buy it. Remove the indicator. You see where we came from. Each candle represents 4 hours. As you can see, finally, boring sideways action and then the flip. So this is going to be a flip here. Very important price, as you can see coming in. This price is so important as we touch 700% from the bottom area if you could have bought it. And right now, where we're going and the way we're moving, we could get another touch of a nice price here. And I want people to see that there is much to talk about because that's a big anticipated level there, 31, and what we could do from there to there. Now you got to pay attention. This is a good chance here. Let's say the price is touching this resistance again, but it's not. Why would we do that, right? We're going to go from where we're buying now on the live. Getting to my Gate.io as soon as I can. 120% on my money on the next move. But if we do get to the next resistance, which we're going to get hardcore here, you're going to lose money if you stay in this. I'm just telling you. It's not financial advice. I'm just telling you the truth. Wall Street Pete and real us, Real as steel here, 57%. So right now, that's about all you have, is a 50% gain. A lot of people are like, oh shit, I'll take that. A lot of people are not. They're very greedy and don't want that. So what we're doing now is getting the half a W. We're getting the retracement there, and then that's probably what you're looking at. So before we hit major resistance, as we've been doing over and over, see that we've been hitting support here for a while. You can definitely see that. This is a daily chart. So this is very telling. This is When you get daily history like that, it's very important to pay attention to it. You get the big wicks to the upside as we just did here. So it's very important. You got to pay attention to that. So Taboo token, tap me in, baby. I like it a lot. Big fan of it. Breaking news. Lebanon will devalue its local fiat currency 90% overnight. Ladies and gentlemen, I know where you may be from. Let me know where you're from. California, Canada, wherever, Moscow, wherever you may be. But ladies and gentlemen, what would you do if you woke up in the morning and found out that your currency is now going to be worth 90% less? I would be staring at the walls and be looking around going, is this real life? Somebody pinch me. Well, right now, you got to remember, these are real people. Lebanon, these are real people. They send their children to school. They work hard. They're selling food markets, whatever they're doing, hustling. And you now just told them that everything that they had saved or worth or whatever they were trying to do, live, just like us. They were just told, guess what? Goodbye. You're worth diddly shit. It's a pretty scary world we live now. So Bitcoin is very necessary and Bitcoin is needed. It's kind of wild world we're living in. Crypto bubble currently right now looking strong. We didn't go over this, and this is why I'm glad we're here. If you missed the video, I think that 32,300 will occur in February. I think we could make that as the top for February. That's my belief. Hit the like and subscribe if you've not done so. But more importantly, as we continue to go, I want to talk about the DXY, ladies and gentlemen. I did explain to you months ago, 4 months ago. If you want to go back 4 months ago, and it's pretty crazy because right now in this head and shoulders for the DXY, we're getting a bounce off the right shoulder as exactly predicted, supposed to be done. It's crazy, ladies and gentlemen, how this works. We'll probably get a little retracement, see what happens, but we're not done going down, I do believe. Watch the video, though. The video, we were here September all the way from October. This video, I said, be very, very wary. There is a double top here on a head formation. And this is the DXY now. And I talked about this a very long time ago. And we were all the way up here in the yellow doing a video here. Go back to the video. I have proof. And I said this head and shoulders is going to happen, which is going to cause Bitcoin to go up. Everyone said, get the out of here. I don't believe you, Wall Street. And now here we are sitting here looking at a monthly, and let's get it. We talked about the 12 months of Bitcoin, and I said how, 3 years up. Each candle represents 12 months. 1, 2, 3, one big wick down. And when we had this big candle here, that was the small candle here that was red down here at 15, 16.5, nobody believed me. And now do you believe me? Yes, of course you do. 25,000 is the magic price, 25.5. Can we get all the way to 32 in this month? It would be exciting to see, but there would be a huge retracement. Broadly supported to 25 if we did that, and could retrace a little more beyond. So we're going to pay attention to that. That's my belief in what Bitcoin is going to do coming in maybe the shorter term for the rest of this month. So remember, it's February, and this is what we look at out of a 16-month pattern here. ABC-like correction, fitting the pattern beautifully on a falling wedge and breaking out beautifully. But now we're not out of the woods yet. Now this is what we're talking about. This is what we need, probably the most important part of the video. I mean, it's a big deal. Now, crypto's going to take over a lot of things, NFTs, everything we say, right? But this Bitcoin chart is very important. Once we get to this 32,000, we must break through. If we can't find support or build anything positive, ladies and gentlemen, we're just doing the same bearish pattern we've been doing over and over. And that's how important this is, because if you see on a longer time frame, this is still considered a fuck you. And I'm sorry I said it that way, but this is the truth. This could very well happen. And the Fed could be setting us up for this type of exact move. And it scares the living bejesus out of me. But you know what? I'm not worried. I'm preparing myself for this. I'm preparing you for this. You're hearing about this now. You're paying attention. Pay close attention. This could be the last time to get out. This is why we dollar cost average out. So if you get too excited on this bull market and then we hit the tank and start coming through down, and before you know it, and I think we did hit the Bitcoin bottom. I honestly, truly believe that Bitcoin's bottom price was here because we came down so fast and we're going up pretty quick. So we will retrace and see what happens. But I do believe we hit support here somewhere along and do retest and continue to go. So I don't think this is a likely scenario. I think more of a likely scenario is something like this. And this is just an upward W. And it's something I think that can retrace 21.5. Retest there, cup and handle. Do this. And ladies and gentlemen, you've seen this how many times in the crypto space? How many times have you seen this? I've told you that this could happen. This probably will happen. I actually believe Bitcoin will pull this move off. What's going to happen? Everyone's going to go, oh shit, here it is. Now's the time. This is the movement everyone was waiting for. Oh, but Jesus, sell, sell, sell. We're going to panic sell. And then, because we're high on the RSI right now, even on the daily for Bitcoin, which is fine. Even if you go to the short term, we're falling down a little bit. So consolidating, which is good because we could get a nice pump in the short term, which would still get us all the way to 25.5, which is what we still need to do. So in the short term, RSI, we're fitting the bill perfect. We're going right to the 25.5. But once we do that, we're going to fall flat on our face most likely. But I'm telling you, be careful, be wary of the 21.3. That price is so important. I've talked about that in my video a million times, I feel like, in the last 7 days. So Wall Street Pete, sick dough, and crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough and crypto, every day we talk about this crypto news, technical analysis, and what I believe can happen with the price. I actually think this is going to happen exactly. And by the end of February, we should retrace coming in, with March giving us another perhaps pull up to the upside. What am I talking about here? Why am I so bullish? Well, we'll see what happens. 48,000 is going to be the intel. But what I believe here is happening is something similar to this year. And if you remember January 2021, we started this over and over. Big gain, big gain. And I need you to see this. This is the monthly now before we get ready to head off. That's October. I wish we could just start off, and wow, we really came up high. So we were stuck here at 28,000. How excited. We'll get there sooner or later. What I believe here, and that's why I think we're going to get to 28,000, because that makes total sense where we started it. So don't be surprised, actually, if we go from 32 to 28,000 in February. This is exciting. 56% move, okay? 56% in the first 2 months. And then what happened with March? Well, February had a huge pullback. Do you see that? February went higher for the next 2 months. February really had 102%. This is Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. We're not talking about a shit coin. 102% in the 2 months of that move. The FOMO was real as steel. And what's going on is March, we had a pullback near February, so we're going to do that sometime in February. I'm trying to explain to you. This is what's happening in the middle of February. And towards the end, I believe we're going to get this. And what will happen then between here, 32 and 28,000. So let me be very, very precise. That's a small gap, ladies and gentlemen. I'm giving you a pretty tight gap. So between 32 and 28,000, not financial advice, we are going to be somewhere in this range in February. We're going to pull the hell back down, come back to reality. Up. Snap, there goes gravity. Up, there goes rabbity. No, we're not doing that. But 102%, that's what I'm trying to explain to you. This is pretty exciting in 2 months. And then March came in, and we got another one. So I think March is going to continue to go, and then I think April. I think we're going to get a little bit of a repeat of this stuff. But we're going to be moving fast, so pay attention. Last thing before we go, S&P. I want to go over the S&P. I hope you're excited because the traditional market seems to be moving exactly with Bitcoin. So we cannot deny it. We cannot say we don't see it. We can't play stupid, right? What did I say was going to happen? Wall Street Pete, you can follow me. You can do whatever you got to do. Our TA is amazing. I said that we were going to hit resistance at the 41.5. We're hitting resistance exactly the 41.5. We just said this happened like 2 days ago, 24 hours ago. We said that this was going to happen. This is a great pattern. This is a reversal out. The most important price is what I have circled on this long time frame. Support turning into resistance. Flipping back to support is a very bullish move here. What we're going to find now is hopefully support at the 41.5. This 4,157-ish. This is S&P index. Please understand what we're looking at. It's not crypto. This symmetrical triangle pattern that we seem to be following perfectly was hitting resistance beautifully. We somehow ended that. That ended right here. When did that end? That ended January 16th, 2023. That shit said goodbye. So what's happening now, we're getting a new development here. And I'm pretty excited. We're going to get this cup and handle inside the cup and handle. And we're going to keep testing 4,150. We're going to ask her for her phone number. And until, like Taboo, right? Until we get her phone number, we're at the coffee shop, though. We're not doing dirty, slimy things. We're going to keep getting resistance, right? Hey, can I get your number? No. Hey, can I get your number? No. Until finally we're shaving. We worked out. We did a couple sit-ups. And finally, 4,157. She says, you know what? This guy's very unharmly looking. Nice, handsome man. He's looking like he's been working out. He's been trading some Bitcoin. I see the car he's driving outside. He must have some money. I seen the Bitcoin stickers. Let's go. Let's give him a chance. We give him some coffee. As you know, you're going all the way to 42, and that's the big number here. We got to pay attention to that. So once we get to there, 42, 4,300 for the S&P, that'll really be an excitement. And ladies and gentlemen, the all-time high, let me tell you, the all-time high for the S&P is pretty exciting to know that we're not far away from that. We're about 15.5% away from the all-time high on the S&P. For being in a recession and being such a horrible time, we're at a pretty good price right now, pretty good spot. Now, yes, please, it's not all roses, right? The same pull-up came, went down, came, and down. We have to stop doing dead cat bounces and get this reversal here. So we're looking at a weekly here. Could be doing something similar to an upward W. We'll see what happens. This is what we're talking about when we do something similar, but this is not the kind of W in crypto that we look for. So we'll talk more about charts, technical analysis, and what is important in the crypto space. Just hit the bell, all notification. Taboo 44% holding pretty strong right now. I do like that. And the crypto market cap right now at 4% to the upside in the last 24 hours. So very important to maintain. BNB, bed and breakfast, 300 and above. I do like that. XRP trading 41 cents. Moving kind of slow, right? Cardano above the 40 cents, holding strong. I like that. A dollar cost average out a tiny bit, very small, 10% of the Polygon at 126. Seems to have been a good move. See if we can get all the way back down to like 110. See if we get there. I don't know. The way this market's moving, we might get to the next level rather quickly. But Solana holding strong, $25. I don't own any Solana anymore. Avalanche, you already know we bought Avalanche at $10.98. Looking to get out pretty soon here. Avalanche is really looking nice, but I don't know. Do I buy more? Do I sell? Right? This is the questions we ask ourselves, even if we're feeling a little professionalism or feeling a little experienced in this world right now. This is what happens in the bull market, so pay attention. Always dollar cost average in, always dollar cost average out. And if you're in a profit, well, then what'd you do wrong, right? What'd you do? It went up another 10%? Well, guess what? Relax, Jacks. This is called crypto. So pay attention to what's going on. A lot of things are moving. Aptos, I do expect Aptos to hit $25 and possibly shit the bed from there. We'll see what happens. When I say shit the bed, I don't mean go to zero, but I just mean really take a significant 40% hit. And that's sometimes what it needs to do in order to come back. So my name is Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? One asset I would pay closely attention is Stellar. Stellar Lumens, XLM, still stuck and staggering at the 9 cents, moving rather slowly than everything else. And what else is new? I feel like that's what it does. If you pay attention, as everything is moving in the last 7 days, in the last 24 hours even, it does nothing. But what happens is when it does move, it gets a nice little tick up. So if you're getting excited, if you're taking profits, and you don't kind of know where to go next with it, not financial advice, but this is something I pay attention to. I will probably take some profits. I will convert it, because now I don't have to put it in USD and pay all these stupid fees. Convert it from crypto to crypto, put it into Stellar Lumens, and it might pay off for you. So something I like to do when the market is moving and grooving. You may want to pay attention to that. And like I said, if you have not seen the DXY video, watch it from 2 months ago, watch it from 4 months ago. We did a video on it every 2 months talking about how from here to the head, how it was starting to show a very bearish sign and how Bitcoin was going to start moving up, and everyone said, yeah, okay, Pete, let's go to a different channel. This guy don't know what he's talking about. And then everyone, they're following a 100K subscriber of a guy who fucking copies someone else, and they love him. My name is Wall Street Pete, sick though in crypto. I'm very grateful to be in this crypto space. Very grateful to even know that crypto's alive and be very positive for it. I hope you are very positive. We made it through the worst, some of the worst times, right? It's been a hell of a ride. I'll tell you that. So keep it strong all day long. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, well, every day we talk about this crypto news, technical analysis, and sometimes if you hit that bell all notification, you can talk in the super chat and let Wall Street Pete know what asset would you like to go over. We'll talk about how I would do it with my strategy, and we can go on it together in the comment section. Let me know where you're from, where you're watching from. And what's your name? Are you a new watcher? Are you a silent assassin in here in the corner watching? I'd like to know your thoughts. Till the next video, my friends, take care.